Trump in the polls!
Stretch, we got 7 inches of rainfall. It was a record for this area. And now we've had like 14 days straight of fog. It's foggy. Never stops being foggy. So this is daylight hours. So it doesn't really look like daytime. But yeah, this is daytime.
Shauna, do you want to drive back that way?
Oh, another one. Okay.
What the?
Oh, you want to stop there? Oh, you want to stop? Why are you throwing bombs at people? Why are you throwing pipe bombs at people? Night vision goggles and
Look, man,
Yeah?
I'm not the guy you want to fuck with.
Okay, well, why are you throwing bombs at people?
I don't know what you're talking about,
You don't know what I'm talking about?
but I'm not that guy you want to fuck with.
Okay,
I'm fucking telling you.
good to know.
Yeah.
Now there's political terrorism. Give me a fucking break. So that guy, that Republican who was shot on the baseball field, shot. Somebody was shot. So we had bombs delivered that didn't go off versus somebody actually being shot. People being beat up at rallies for the last 2 years, more than 2 years, getting hit over the head with locks and socks and all kinds of violence directed towards the left. But now that a bomb was delivered to the Clintons and CNN, there's political terrorism. Give me a fucking break.
A video posted online showing shots being fired from a drone has caught the attention of federal aviation officials and people around this small Connecticut town.
There's no accountability for it. Somebody can be flying this thing from God knows where.
The FAA says it's looking into whether 18-year-old Austin Howitt violated any agency regulations. Local police are also investigating. Howitt did not return messages from the Associated Press.
Considering it's in Clinton, I work at the outlets, like that's a scary thing to think about.
I'd hope there'd be some laws on that real fast to stop that.
In the 14-second video, the drone, jury-rigged with a handgun, is seen firing 4 shots into a wooded area.
We see what people say on the internet when they can hide behind anonymity. When somebody can fire a gun and not be accountable for it, that just brings it to a whole different level.
Howitt's father told WFSB-TV last week that his son created the drone with the help of a professor at Central Connecticut State University. Kathy Matheson, Associated Press.
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But we are concerned about troubling and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these stories that simply aren't true without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Jimmy Fallon doesn't know, David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right? Yeah.
What is it?
Come on, Jimmy. Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue. It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know, and they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things, and you know, and know, look at him trying to help it out. It's hilarious. And, you know, and I'm sick of, hold on a second. You know what they're trying to do? This thing is buzzing, hold on. They're trying to turn us into, consumer drones of some sort. Hold on, I just gotta get this. Yeah, listen, I'm in the middle of blowing the lid off some,
What happened?
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I was temporarily interrupted by my iPhone 6 Plus.
That's a big one, huh?
5.5 heads-up HD display. I think what I was really trying to say was I think people will enjoy Dumb and Dumber this weekend.
And that is what I thought you were about.
They should all go to the theater. They should all go to the theater tomorrow and see it. Because we could use a good laugh.
This is all the United States military bases around the world. That's just Africa. Look at that. There's the Middle East.
International law
There's your...
says we can be there.
Keep showing this. Look at it. So there's China. There's all... Look at all the military bases we have.
I would tell people to wake up, but I don't even think they realize they're asleep.
Take the money, like a revolutionary army would have financed their soundtrack that way. Steal the money from the people that reject your work. Steal the money from the people that tell you to go back in the studio. Steal it from the people on the street. Kill if necessary. Why not? That's the shit. If you're gonna go that far, just go all the way.
No doubt, we did just that. Word sound and black hoods, making moves and running circles around you suckers. That's what this shit is all about, yo.
that we have to be fools to not believe that there's other life forms out there.
Do you feel we've been visited by beings from another world?
If you see my orbs, the answer would be yes. Anything's possible. I wouldn't pass it. I think it's very possible to probably paint me a sort of condition in the streets and they just left real fast.
I don't think it's possible. I think that there are aliens right now walking around in human form. That's why they're so different. We're so different from each other.
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I mean, if they was there, I mean, you would see them. You would see them all over the place.
You need to get the
We've
boy.
been visited by beings from another world. No, sure, why not? No, I really don't think so.
Absolutely. Sure, like in the 50s, there's this guy named Ballard Thor who came from Venus. And I really believe that, they could come here because they're much brighter than humans anyway.
Did the kids come out to look? Did you see it? Though when it was over here, it looked so crazy. It looked like it's on fire.
Border agents there are calling this the worst they've ever seen in terms of migrants coming across.
What if aliens really came to Earth? Some say they have, and this is what they look like.
They're generally small, 3.5 to 4.5 feet tall, whatever. Very large craniums. They have very huge black eyes, which have no whites and no pupils.
But while they may look weak, the abductionists warn the situation is ominous. The aliens, they say, are planning a full-scale invasion of Earth.
2023 has been a year of constant challenge and continuous change. We run the risk of fragmentation of our global economy, increasing uncertainty, and serious geopolitical fracture. In the meantime, the climate crisis is accelerating, reminding us of the need, the imperative for the green transition. We at the ECB continued our fight against inflation this year. At our last Governing Council of the year, we kept our interest rates unchanged. We remain absolutely committed to returning inflation to our 2% target. And I made clear that we will not lower our guard until we are sure we will achieve exactly that. Throughout this year, we've taken strong action towards reaching this goal. This year was also marked by other important milestones. We welcomed Croatia to our Euro family, making it a 20-member state family. We launched the preparation phase of the digital euro, and we chose two possible themes for our future banknotes: European culture and rivers and birds. I am sure that many of you are looking forward to the festive season now. So I wish all of you a joyful holiday, a Merry Christmas, and a happy start to 2024.
We have another exclusive interview with another credible source who is backing up Grush's claims. He says he experienced something similar. Retired U.S. Navy Rear Admiral Tim Gallaudet worked at the highest levels of government, leading the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration under President Trump. Tonight, he tells News Nation special correspondent Ross Coulthart that while serving his country, there were attempts to cover up UFO sightings by members of the military. Here's his story.
Tim, you've said publicly that you think UFOs, UAPs, are the story of the century.
We're being visited by non-human intelligence with technology we really don't understand, and with intentions we don't understand at all either.
Now, that really does surprise me to hear that from a former very high-ranking flag officer in the US Navy, to actually say you're stating categorically that you believe NHI, non-human intelligence, are real.
Absolutely.
Tim Gallaudet has spent a career serving his country. First in the Navy, working in areas like aircraft carrier combat operations, and assisting Navy SEAL teams during counter-terrorism operations, according to his official biography. More recently, he served as acting administrator of the Commerce Department's agency, which forecasts weather and monitors ocean and atmospheric conditions, where he analysed the science behind weather and other phenomena.
One of my jobs in the Navy, I was the chief meteorologist of the Navy at the time when Ryan was encountering the UAP off the U.S. East Coast. People know that I received a secret email with the GoFast video attached to it from my boss's operations officer, where I learned now that these were happening and occurring in training airspace and causing near midair collisions. So that safety issue is important, and I couldn't believe, well, I understood why, but the Navy didn't do anything about that, and then they actually pulled back that email from my computer on the secret network.
Clearly, you believe there's a cover-up.
Yes.
Why are they covering it up? I mean, you're probably one of the more highly cleared public officials from the military, past serving, who's basically come out publicly and said, you think this is real? Why do you think there is this cover-up? What are they concealing?
This is technology we're still trying to learn about, and it could give us an advantage in any military conflict. And so that's a good reason to not disclose the nature of the technology. We don't want to release and disclose all of the technology that we've recovered. However, I think it's about time that we do disclose that we are in contact with non-human intelligence. That's what needs to be put out there in the public.
Shouldn't it be really important that somebody certainly at your level in the Navy be allowed to talk openly to your colleagues about the flight safety risks that these kind of things are posing?
Absolutely. This is a safety issue.
The problem, Tim, is that a lot of the government is still in absolute denial. I mean, you talk as a fact about a crash retrieval program, and we're talking here about retrieved non-human technology, aren't we?
Yes.
And yet there are people in the government is still saying he's seen no credible evidence of this phenomena. What do you say to that?
So what you have going on right now are, again, legacy classified programs, special access programs, and without congressional direction and White House policy, that's not going to change.
Wow. News Nation's special correspondent Ross Coulthart joins us now. Ross, an admiral from the Navy, following the Senate Majority Leader speaking out today publicly saying, why is there a cover-up? This is pretty amazing. It's spreading.
G'day, Elizabeth, and look, I can tell you this is a measure of the depth of feeling at the highest levels of military and intelligence community leadership that it's really time that people started speaking out about this issue. As I've said repeatedly to you and others, I think that the intransigence by the House Republicans to stopping the UAP disclosure legislation, if anything, is just going to force greater public disclosure, because there is an impatience at the highest level of the military that this is a safety and national security issue that needs to be urgently addressed. And when you see a Rear Admiral retired of the caliber of Tim Gallaudet making those statements, I find it quite sobering.
Yeah, it's interesting. The Admiral says, look, I get that we want to reverse engineer whatever we found, and that it's a national security issue. And to keep that part of it secret. But to deny that you even have it is a whole different issue. And doesn't the public and the military up in the skies with these things have a right to know?
They do have a right to know, and the argument against admitting that is that it's a slippery slope, that if you admit the existence of a non-human intelligence, you then have to admit the possession of technology that might very well be giving America an advantage against foreign adversaries in a future conflict. And I don't buy that. I think it's time the public was told the truth, and so do very senior people in the US government, military and intelligence community.
All right, and what did you make, do you think we'll hear, what will the result be from Senator and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer today blasting House Republicans for watering down that UAP amendment? Schumer also said that they've heard from several credible sources that information on UAPs has been withheld from Congress, according to Schumer.
I was cheering the good senator on. Again, the thing I'm heartened by is that there have been House Republicans and senators who've actually condemned the Republicans who did block the UAP disclosure legislation. There's a view very strongly in the Congress, and that's expressed in what Senator Schumer and Senator Rounds have said in the House today. They've made it very, very clear the battle is not over. They want that Presidential Records Review panel, and they're not going down without a fight.